Tim Wheeler.
BBC Radio Northampton.
Now, registration for the county's answer to Britain's Got Talent, Northamptonshire's Rising Star, it's now open. The team are looking for people of all ages to sign up for the show, which is going to raise money for Cynthia Spencer Hospice. All acts will be considered, including dancers, jugglers, gymnasts, and even dancing dogs. Yes! Well, the man behind the show is producer Tommy Gardner, and Tommy is with us now. Hello, Tommy.
Good morning.
Welcome to the programme. Firstly, we should say, Tommy, that last year's show, well, it was just about to launch, wasn't it, when the pandemic hit?
I know, yeah. So we'd just done our launch in January, and the registrations were going really well, and we was preparing for auditions, which were meant to take place in April last year, and right at the very last minute we had to cancel.
Wow, that must have been gutting, because so much work would have gone into it, and so many acts would have been looking forward to performing. But I understand some of those acts they've transferred across, right? So they're coming into it this year. They
have. So a majority, well, nearly all of them actually, the registrations were happy to move across, and we've had lots of new registrations coming in too. But obviously, we can never have enough registrations, and all the talent that's out there in the county, we want to see.
Now, of the people who were going to get involved last year and they're going to be involved this year, can you give us a sneak preview of the kind of acts we might see?
Yeah, there's been lots of singers, some dance groups. There was an adults ballet display team.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that looks good. There was even an impressionist on there, and I'm a big fan of impressionists, so looking forward to seeing that one. But I think, yeah, variety is key. We've had historically lots of singers and dancers. In 2018, we had a gymnastic display team won the competition. So, yeah, it's always exciting to see which acts come forward.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and as you say, variety is the spice of it. It's the fourth year. Did you ever imagine the show would be such a massive success when you started it?
No. So it all started back in 2017. With just literally my idea of putting together a talent competition, and I just thought, I'm going to go for this. I don't know even if anyone will sign up, and thankfully with the kind support of yourselves at BBC Northampton and Northampton Cron and local people out in Northampton and the rest of the county, people were taking notice, and people came forward, and we had a great first year. We had an amazing team of judges. I think we had over 40 auditions that year, and yeah, ever since it's been going now, since the start, we've seen, I think it's around 117 acts that passed through auditions over the years. So, and they're all local, so it's great.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's a good prize as well. It's a really good prize. Tell everyone what you can win.
Yeah, so this year's prize is access to a £500 act development fund. So the prize has always been a tricky one with this competition, because to have an item as a prize, it's tough, because we never know who's going to win. So you can't say, you can win a recording studio session, because it might not be a singer. And we don't just want to simply hand over some money, because the whole idea of the competition is to provide a platform for people to showcase their talents and even develop their talents. So if the winner can come away with access to a fund of £500, that money is there to be used towards their talent. So, for example, it might be used towards buying equipment, or buying recording studio time, or dance studio time. At least we know that winner can then go on and actually develop their talent further.
Yeah, it's a really good prize, and it makes a lot of sense to use it as a development opportunity. And it's a great judges panel as well. Obviously gutted to not be asked.
Maybe next time.
But it's a really good judging panel. Tell us who's on it.
Yeah, so the judging panel is myself. I've been on the panel since we started 4 years ago. We've got a singer-songwriter, Vicky Stocker. She's amazing. She's been on for the last 2 years. We've got 2 new additions to the panel this year. We've got Sarah Jane Harris, who has got a history in musical theatre and the dance world. And then also we've got the local singer-songwriter, Billy Lockett, who is incredible. Last year he was on the Late Late Show with James Corden. I actually saw him yesterday, and he's really looking forward to getting started too. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to being with the team and finding the talent.
Yeah, it's going to be really good this year. So many acts, excited to get involved. Brilliant panel, great prize. And by the way, something else I wanted to talk with you about whilst you're on the show is, I know that when you were 9 years old, this is a slight diversion, but when you were 9 years old, you started playing piano for your nan.
Yes,
And
yes.
playing piano has been a big part of your life. And over lockdown, you've now done 70 piano
home sessions,
collaborations, home sessions. I've got a clip of you, actually. I've got a clip of you and local singer-songwriter Joe Payne, who I'm sure our listeners will be aware of. This is you doing a session with Joe. Here we go.
What is happening here? Something's going on that ain't quite clear. Somebody turn on the lights. We're gonna have a party starting tonight.
Really brilliant bit of Lionel Richie there. What a fun project that must have been.
Yeah, so that started literally in March last year. I saw loads of people were on social media doing their performances and maybe doing live streams, and I think although these local singers weren't able to do their gigs and venues were closed, I think it kind of made the local music scene more alive than ever. I was like, I want to get in on this. I love playing the piano, and for me, obviously, my evenings and weekends, I was at home a lot more, as we all were, and I reached out to most of them were local, and every single person I spoke to was up for doing one of these sessions, and they kept going on, and I was doing them most weeks, sometimes more than once in a week. Had a bit of a break when we kind of came out of lockdown last summer. And then when we were thrown back into it, I was like, let's get back to this. And yeah, we managed to get to 70. And that last session, Dancing on the Ceiling with Joe, was session number 70. And there's I don't know if you've seen at the end of it, we managed to get loads of people to send in videos of them clapping. And in the actual home session video, I think it features loads of people. So we managed to kind of get everyone involved at the end as a big celebration. Because it looks like we're finally coming out of this.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, so.
Just finally getting out of this into hopefully a better and a more ordinary world. But ordinary is the wrong word now, because it's going to feel extraordinary to do lots of things, including supporting Rising Star. It's the website is www.risingstargroup.co.uk/Northamptonshire, and people can go there and find out more. And no doubt we'll stay in touch and hear all about the competition as we move towards it, and speak to the winning performers as well. So thank you so much, Tommy, for being here.
No, thank you. Always great to talk to you.
Yeah, lovely. Tommy Gardner there. That website again, if you want to get involved with your talent, risingstargroup.co.uk/Northamptonshire.